Hi everyone, I'm back with the second video, how to teach your child to write. Now in the previous video we have done scribbling, we have used various mediums like watercolor, crayons, we have used various tools like earbud, brush. So after you have done whatever was shown in the first video, come on to the second video, and here we are going to practice how to write. Practice makes a child perfect. So to start writing properly in an exercise book, the child needs a lot of practice and a lot of confidence. So this activity will help you, for the child to build confidence in himself so that he's able to write properly. So let's get started. For this activity, we need some papers, colored papers if possible, and Ziploc bag, water, cotton, ice cream stick, pom-pom balls, toothpicks, pipe cleaners cut into small pieces, and sketch pen, wool, straw, whatever things you need to do this. As you see the activity, you will understand. So first we are going to stick this. I have already done it, but I'll just show you. Say we are going to do standing lines or sleeping lines. So this is sleeping line. We will stick this on a piece of paper. I've already done it. Here I've done this. So we're going to stick it on a piece of paper and put it inside a Ziploc bag. The same thing we will do like this. Sleeping line. Again stick it and put it inside a Ziploc bag. So I'll show you what all I've done. I've done this sleeping line. I've done standing line. Now slanting lines, I think one is open. Slanting lines. Curved lines with wool, that one was with straw. Curved lines with pipe cleaners. Standing and sleeping lines with toothpick and pom-pom. Okay, now let's get started. Once your things are ready, we can start. So what are we going to do? We are going to practice writing. Now let us take some sketch pen, water and cotton. Okay. Now the child needs to practice. Now if you give him a sheet of paper where he will practice, you have to keep writing and sticking these things, and many times you'll have to do this. But if you put it inside a Ziploc bag, the child can do it again and again. So here, the child is going to write against this stick. Yes. Or he can also just do in the middle as he wishes. He can take the support of the stick or he can do in the middle. Now once this is done, you can use a napkin, you can use some cotton, and you can just wipe it off. Once it is done, let it dry and your child can do it again. So it is really easy for you to let your child practice over and over again if you're using a Ziploc bag. So like I said earlier, when he is writing, he has to mention like standing line, standing line, standing line. Okay, and if he wants, he can always take it next to the ice cream stick and do his work. So this is one. Then we go to the next one, sleeping line. So sleeping line he can do against the ice cream stick, or he can just do this. It's up to him. Next we do slanting lines. Okay, I've used straw. One of them I've opened. So children love to do this. They think they are playing, it's a game, but actually they're learning how to write. Yes, and again if you want, you can make them do against the straw. take the support of the straw and draw the lines. And then rub it off, just remove it with the water in cotton or a napkin, and they can use it again. Now, these are curved lines, so they can just go over these like this. Or they can do against it. Curved lines. So once you have these ready, your child can do it over and over again. Curved line. Curved lines. See. Curved line. And now we have both sleeping and standing lines. This he can do against it. He can touch the toothpick and do. Yes. Now we have one more. And here the child can do. Okay, since the pom-pom is high, it's a little difficult. Yes. So, once he has done all these, now we are going to do straight away the lines without using any other objects. Now let's see. What are these? These are standing lines or sleeping lines, so let us practice. Now we are not putting any toothpick or anything. He can just practice writing. So, standing line, 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 standing line. Now let's do sleeping line. Sleeping line, sleeping line, sleeping line, sleeping line, sleeping line, sleeping line, and so on. Once it is done, so the child can do it again and again and again. Okay, just erase it, just remove it, and the child can. Once it dries up, the child can do it again. Yes. The same thing that we did with the matchstick, we are going to do here. So let's use another pen. So standing line, sleeping line, standing line, sleeping line, standing line, sleeping line, and so on. If you want, you can do it straight away on the paper. But the problem is, if he has done it once, you have to do it again. So you want to save some time and you want your child to practice over and over again. So let him do it over the Ziploc bag. This is an excellent pre-writing skill. The child can have a lot of practice. Now I've put all the lines together: standing, sleeping, slanting, curved. And let's see how the child does. So, standing line, sleeping line, slanting lines, curved lines. Here. That's it. And when you've reached this part, after you've done what I taught you in the first video, and then again in this part 2, now straight away you can move on to paper. You can just remove this once all this is done, and straight away your child can start writing, because he's practiced so much, so he can straight away take a crayon or a pencil and he can start writing over this. Hope you liked the video and the various pre-writing skills that I have shown you. Do like my video, subscribe and share. And do practice with your children and write in the comment box below how it has helped you, or has it helped your children to improve their writing. Thank you so much. See you again.